Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm in a very relaxed attire today, as you can probably see. It's actually my pajamas, you know, so the amount of effort that I took to get ready wasn't really that much considering, but here I am. So I have actually got a new camera and a new lens to, you know, up my YouTube game, but I haven't got a mic for it yet, so you might hear it auto-focusing every so often. I'm so sorry about that. I will get a mic really soon to like fix the audio and make it a little better. The mic should get here very soon. I really hope so. So today we're going to be talking about how to target all the little areas of your glutes to really make sure that you just kind of get an all-round bigness of glutes. So yeah, I'm just going to walk you through the 3 different areas of the glutes and how you can target each one. I'm going to be giving you 2 examples of exercises for each part, but there are so many more out there. I can maybe leave a little list down below of more exercises, but I thought 2 was enough, you know? We don't want to be here for like 10 hours watching every single exercise that ever was. That would be a long video, you know? Very long video. If you try any of these exercises and you like them or you like this video, make sure to let me know. Comment down below, message me, maybe tag me in a post, just let me know. I really love hearing feedback, especially from these types of videos. Like, I feel like it's really interesting to know how people find these exercises, if they like them, if they don't like them, that kind of thing. I'm mostly on YouTube and Instagram, so I'll leave those. Well, you're on my YouTube, so I don't have to leave that, but I'll leave my Instagram. So we have 3 main parts of the glutes. First one is obviously like the lower booty. This is the biggest muscle in the booty, and it does need a lot of work, a lot of love, and a lot of care. And this is basically like your lower booty, so it will really grow that kind of like half to lower bit of your cheeks. Growing this muscle will give you like the most results because it is the biggest muscle, so it will like appear more, if you get me. So let's get on to the exercises. We're doing, well, you know what this is. I don't even have to say it, but it's a sumo stance squat. I love these. I know there's like a lot of back and forth with squatting and people saying that it's not the best for the glutes, blah blah, but honestly, I love this exercise, especially when you do a sumo stance. All that means is your feet are wider apart and your toes are pointed outwards, kind of like a sumo man, you know? I don't, what does that even mean? But yeah, so this really does engage the glutes quite a lot. I feel them anyway, especially when you do activation stuff beforehand. Trust me, this works. You want to make sure you squeeze the glutes at the top, very important. Keep your back, your spine very neutral. Don't overly bend it and, you know, kind of go down with a really bent back. That's not going to be very good. And make sure your head is kind of neutral with your spine too, so you don't want your head like bouncing around everywhere. I think that's like, you know, kind of obvious, but I don't know, thought I'd mention it. Next up is a sumo deadlift. Very similar stance, pretty much the same, a little bit wider even, and we're gonna deadlift. Again with this, you don't want to yank your head back, you want it to be in line with your spine. So when you go down, look at the ground. I know it's tempting to look in the mirror, I understand, but you really want to look down when you bend down, because if your head is like constantly being yanked up, that's actually really bad and you could even injure your neck. You know, complications, we kind of trying to avoid them. You know, we want to be healthy, want to live a long happy life. But yes, I love this exercise for glutes. This is probably my favorite glute exercise. Sumo deadlifts are the best thing in the world. I love them, I can't get enough of them, I do them way too much. You probably see me do them way too much and you're kind of tired of it by now, but you know, we'll deal with it. Those were the gluteus maximum. I always like struggle with the maximum bit, I don't know why, but those were the like lower booty exercises. Those are my 2 favorite lower booty exercises, the ones that I do so much, very much. So with those, you don't really want to do super high reps. You want to try and keep it as heavy as you can. So I would recommend between 8 to 12 reps on those. And also just really making sure you're challenging yourself on your weights, that kind of thing. I really think that's important to do, especially on those compound lifts. Very important. Lift heavy. So next up we have central booty. I think this one is the one most like sought after because it kind of gives like the booty that like upper roundness, because lower booty is like probably the easiest to get, but that upper booty can get difficult sometimes. It can take a while. And so many girls message me like, how do you grow your upper booty? So these exercises will show you exactly how. With these exercises, you actually want to go a bit lighter and have higher reps. I would say to keep it between like 12 to 15, 10 to 15 reps. Don't go any lower or like way too high, but I feel like that's a good estimate to do, you know? I'll leave some articles down below of why this is, because I don't want to get in too much depth in this video, but there is really good reasons behind that. So if you want to have a little read, have some free time, it's down in the description box below. Oh, there's little baby hair just like floating around. Can you see this? What's it doing? What is it doing? Let's get into like the central upper booty exercises. So this first exercise is obviously a hip thrust. You guys probably know this. I swear by this exercise. It is very good, okay? It's very, very good. So again, you want to be doing 12 to 15 reps. You can do 10 to 15, but I like working between the 12 to 15 mark. I just prefer it. You want to kind of tuck your head in ever so slightly. That will actually help to engage your glutes more. I know it's strange, but trust me, just try and like kind of tuck it in just a little bit, but still keep it like quite neutral to your spine. And this will help get those glutes fired up. It can be difficult sometimes to find like the right height of bench to lean on, but really just try stuff out. Try the lower benches, try the higher benches, and just see which one works the best for you. Also remember to just hold it up at the top just for a second or two and really give those glutes a little squeeze, you know? You want them to be burning by the end of this. You want them to wish that they had never come to the gym, but then after be very grateful for it. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. So this next exercise, why am I sticking my tongue out? Anyway, is a glute bridge, like a weighted one. You really have to find a good like barbell pad or just something to protect your, you know, vaginal bone. Because this can hurt if you don't have like the right protection. God, this sounds weird. But yeah, so basically the same thing, but you're not like leaning on a bench or anything. You're just on the ground or on a mat, wherever's comfortable for you. I really like to kind of have a semi-sumo stance on this, just kind of pointing my toes a bit outwards. I don't know exactly why, but I do feel it quite a bit more in my upper glutes if I do it this way. So just play around with your foot position, just see what works the best for you and which area of the glutes you can feel it the most in. But this one, especially for upper glutes, boy, this hurts, okay? It burns, it hurts. I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. It's a weird combination, but, you know, gotta do them. Lastly, but definitely not least, we have the side booty. Now, something that I have to mention about this muscle is that it doesn't really grow massively. You won't see crazy big results with it because it's just too small, basically. So we really want to strengthen that muscle instead of like trying to really overload it and grow it. Instead of like the lower booty trying to really put weight and do the most you can. This one we want to go like quite light, so obviously you don't want to be lifting air, but you want to go like quite a small weight. I would say 15 to 20 reps is a good amount. They respond better to just lighter and higher reps. Again, articles will be down below if you want like proof, if you don't believe me. But those will be down there so you can have a little read for yourself if you like and just really get to understand it more rather than just take my word for it. Up to you, you know. So yeah, let's get into the side booty exercises. This is just a side leg raise and you put like a little weight. Try not to like lift the weight up with your hand. Try and rest it on your leg and only just like make sure it doesn't fall with your hand, if you know what I mean. And then you can like rest on a bench perhaps. You could even do this on the floor, to be honest, but having like a higher up surface means your leg can go further down, like mine's doing, because if you were on the floor, your leg wouldn't be able to kind of, you know, go past the floor unless you had superpowers, which would be pretty cool. But unless you do, this is probably the best way to do it. If you are kind of shy or if the gym is really busy, then you can do this on the floor. It's a good like starter option as well, but I highly recommend doing it on a bench. I really like this, and make sure to do high reps. So next up we have a cable side leg raise. Quite similar, but on this one I feel like it's just a different position. It's still targeting the exact same muscle, but it's nice to switch it up, you know? It's nice to do a few different things, a few different exercises. You can grab the cable machine just to like help you balance, because I get a bit dizzy doing this sometimes. So that will really help. Also, make sure that you're not like using your body motion to lift it up, but rather your actual glute, if that makes sense. Like, don't just yank it up with your foot, basically. And make sure to keep your leg not completely straight, ever so slightly bent, but keep it controlled. So don't let it like straighten out and then bend and then straighten out again. You really want to control the movement and make sure that you're kind of swiftly doing it, controlled, and all of that. Those were all the parts of the glutes. I really hope you guys enjoyed my little exercise demonstration thing. That drilling does my head in, like. Okay, it's gone. Okay, let's continue before it comes back, because it is the most annoying sound in the world. Trust me, it wakes me up at 6 AM every morning. It's like my alarm clock, pretty much. So, construction work going on, by the way. So I really hope you enjoyed those exercises. Let me know again what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram too, because I post so much more stuff on there, like fitness advice, fitness content, all of that. And also my booty guide page, which is Bela's Fit Guide. I'll leave that here too, so you can go and check that out. That is like pure fitness content, whereas my Instagram is like fitnessy, but I like a little fashion post here and there, you know, a little dress, some heels, sometimes I dress up. Not very often though. I have so much more content coming very soon, okay? For December and January. I really want to like up my YouTube uploads and just get maybe like 2 to 3 out a week. So definitely subscribe, click that little bell button so you get notified, because social media is a weird place and sometimes they don't tell you things. You know, they hide things, secrets, conspiracies. Just click the bell button, you know? Just click the bell. And I hope you all have the best day ever, with smiles on your faces and big voluptuous booties. So, bye guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.